Hello guys, Editor Meerkat here. Just completely forgot to say in the video, make sure you play along with the quiz at home and let me know down in the comments what score you get for yourself. Enjoy the video. Good morning, good afternoon and good evening. My name is Sir Meerkat and welcome back to the Moto Meerkat channel. So today I'm bringing forth to you all a brand new series to this channel called the F1 YouTuber Hotseat. So for this game show style video, it's going to run like this. Each episode I'll have one of your favourite F1 YouTubers on to test how good their knowledge of the sport really is. So the show will be split into 4 rounds. We start with a nice and relaxed, nice and chilled multiple choice round where the respective YouTuber has a 33% chance of getting the answer correct, so no excuses there. Then we move on to the picture round where we see if they can recognise F1 cars from various eras of the sport. Thirdly, we have the quickfire round where the YouTuber has 90 seconds to answer as many questions as they can correctly. And finally, since it is my game show, the last round centres around me and shows if you really are a loyal subscriber of the channel, even if I haven't actually ever disclosed the answers to these questions before, but we'll forget that. So, for the inaugural episode of the game show, I thought who better to have on than the resident AlphaTauri livery hater, Tommo F1. Welcome, Tommo.
Thank you, mate. Thanks for having me. And also, that's an interesting way of pronouncing AlphaTauri. I've not heard it.
Oh, what's
Tauri? I've heard Tauri, and now I've heard what you just said, which is
Tauri, mate.
Tauri
is correct.
That's amazing.
So,
I love that. That's
what I'm saying.
Because I got a lot of stick when I pronounce that wrong, because everyone thinks it's Tauri, but actually it is Tauri.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just clear that up. But yeah,
this is true.
But yeah, thank you for having me, mate. I'm looking forward to this. Well,
no problem.
I think I'm about to get sussed out. I think I'm about to get found out quite badly. Let's crack on, mate. I'm looking forward to this.
So for reference, my parents did this quiz, this exact one with these exact questions last night, and they got 13 points. So if you get less than 13 points, I think you should be brutally ashamed of yourself, mate. Brutally ashamed.
Damn, no pressure. But I'm ready.
No pressure. No pressure. Without further ado, let's get into the quiz. Okay, so for round 1, we have the multiple choice round. As I said, this is not the easy round, but the relaxed round. You got time to think, time to plan out your answers. So we've got 5 questions, each with 3 possible answers. 1 point for each correct answer. So let's get into question 1. We all know that Nico Hulkenberg is the driver who holds the unfortunate title of most races without a podium. But how many races did he start without lifting a trophy? Is it A, 179 races, B, 199 races, or C, 209 races?
Oh, this is like maths. I'm going to go with 179.
That is correct, Tommo. 1 point on the board.
Yes! Come on!
Off to a good start.
Get in.
Okay, we'll move on to question 2. Finish David Coulthard's famous quote. Racing drivers have balls. Unfortunately, blank. So is it A, racing drivers have balls. Unfortunately, some don't have brains. Is it B, racing drivers have balls. Unfortunately, I lost mine in a horrific accident. Or is it C, racing drivers have balls. Unfortunately, none of them are crystal.
I'm going with C.
That is correct, Tommo.
It was in there somewhere.
Points.
It was in there somewhere.
You got it.
That second one was horrific.
Yeah, I made that one up. Question number 3. How many of the 2020 F1 Constructors are based solely in the UK? Is it A, 5, B, 6, or C, 7?
You said solely, so I know how many teams are. 7.
I'm afraid that is incorrect,
What?
Tommo. It is B, 6. It would be 7 if you included Haas.
Which I did.
But
because
since
that battery
Haas
is
partly in the US, I did not include it
come
in
on.
solely. For the 4th question, who was the first ever British Formula 1 world champion? Is it A, Graham Hill, B, Jim Clark, or C, Mike Hawthorne?
Obviously, I'm very familiar.
I mean, you were alive back then, weren't you? You're so old.
Funny, mate. Funny. We were just talking before this how there's 8 years between us.
Yeah, 7, 8 years.
Not 80. All right. I'm going with Hawthorne.
Correct. Nice one, mate. You're doing well.
I don't know. Yeah, it was kind of big. There was no. There's something in there. So
Solid.
should have been maximum points. I'm sorry. Thinking about that third one, I really am. That's why you put it in there, you little snake.
Maybe. On to question number 5. God, this one's so mean. Okay. How many corners are on the Marina Bay street circuit in Singapore? Is it A, 18, B, 21, or C, 23?
I'm confident it's more than 18. I've actually been there. Not for the race weekend, but
I have as well.
Nice. Did you go during the race?
Not during the race, just randomly on a holiday on the way back from Australia.
Exactly the same for me. I am going to go with 23.
That is correct. Well done. So, 4
Oh,
out
it's
of
on fire
5
today.
in the first round. 4 out of 5.
Come
A
on,
very, very.
Everyone knows it
promising
should have been
first
5.
round.
It's fine.
Maybe it should have been 5, but it
Shoulda,
wasn't.
woulda,
It was 4. So 4 out of 5 in the first round. Let's move on to round 2. And for round 2, we have Guess That Car. So for this round, we have 5 cars from F1's past. So for Tomo, from you, I need to know the manufacturer, the year that car competed, and what position it finished in the championship for that year. So you get 1 point for each correct answer. So 3 points up for grabs on each car. You ready to go?
Is there like, do I have to get it bang on?
Yes, you have to get it bang on, mate.
Wow, okay.
It'll be tough. But, oh, mate, I'm ruthless. Absolutely ruthless. Okay, so we'll start off with the first car. It has been sent, Tomo.
Yes, I have received.
You bumder!
So we're looking at a yellow camel branded vehicle. Oh, I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure.
Really?
I love it. It looks great. It's a very.
It is a beautiful livery.
But I haven't got a Scooby, if I'm honest. My guess is going to be Tyrrell.
Okay. And from what year and what position did they finish?
I'm going to go 89 and position. Can you give me how many constructors were in this year so I can pick out of that, or is that not?
No, I haven't noted that down, so I'm afraid I cannot do that.
Disgraceful. I'm going to go 8th.
Okay, so you picked up 1 point that round, Tomo.
I picked up a point. Are you kidding?
You got a point.
Oh my
A
god.
point. So
Wow.
it is not a Tyrrell, it's a Lotus.
Wow,
But
really?
it did race in 1989. So fantastic guess from you there. But they finished 6th in the championship. Time for the second car.
Okay, so this is a Renault. I believe that is Fernando Alonso driving, which...
Your favourite driver, isn't he?
Well, I'm not saying anything. I'm going to say that is the 2000... That is title winning car?
I don't know, mate, is it?
See, I'm questioning myself now. I'm going to go, it finished fuck it, I'm going to go P1.
Tomo, you have got 2 points on that round. 2 points. So,
right.
you are correct. It is a Renault. I haven't noted it down, but I'm 99% sure it is your favourite driver, Fernando Alonso. It was
It's the helmet, it's the red and the yellow.
Yeah. It was the 2005 Renault car, and they did indeed finish first. So 2 more points on the board for you there, Tomo. Now we move on to a car more of your era.
Hey, great. Well, I can see it's badge in the front. More of my era, you cheeky little bastard. I'm gonna say 55. Shot in the dark completely. And where did it finish? 2nd.
So Tomo, you have got 2 points
Another
from that round.
wow. Jesus.
Solid effort there, solid effort. So the obvious point was the Ferrari, considering the badge was on the front of the car. It competed in 1959. So a couple of years out, but pretty solid guessing there. And they did indeed finish 2nd. So Well done on that.
There you go.
Ferrari always coming close to winning, but not quite. Not
quite.
So we move on to the fourth car. My favourite looking car, to be honest.
Oh wow. Okay. Obviously, I can see the name of it on the side.
Yes.
I can see.
I thought I'd give you a couple of easy points there, Tomo.
A video I'm putting out next week. I actually use this image at some point in the video, talking about the ugly F1 designs. This year with the stupid noses was 2014. So I'm gonna go. No.
Another 2 points there,
Okay.
Tomo.
I'll take that.
Pretty solid. Caterham 2014, you are correct with the horrific nose cones. I look forward to that video that you're making. If you haven't subscribed to Tomo already, randomly in the middle of the video, go down to the description, click his link and go
Yeah.
and subscribe so you can go
That
and watch
makes
that video
sense.
on ugly nose cones.
I've had a
Your
very
two
good time,
favourite
mate. I'm really enjoying this actually.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks,
I
buddy.
really like the format, and yeah.
So 2 points on that round. Correct, Caterham 2014, but they finished 11th for that year. So
Okay, well.
stone cold last. And we move on to the final car of the round.
Okay, so we have a Williams. I'm thinking either 2008, 9 or 10. I'm gonna go 2010. Position, I'm gonna say. Fourth.
I'm afraid only 1 point on that round, Tomo. Sorry, buddy. It is indeed a Williams. It competed in 2009. So you're very, very, very close at that one. In the broad GP domination year. But they only finished 7th as well.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, not very good from Williams in that year.
I
But,
forget where they've had such a up and down.
They've been so up and down.
Yeah, 20 years. It's hard to remember when they were good and when they were.
We move on to the quick fire round. So the goal for this one is to answer as many questions as you can correctly in 90 seconds. If you don't know the answer, you can pass and I will move on, but you cannot go back to a previous question. 1 point for each correct answer, and I'm really hoping you don't skip a lot of the questions because I don't want to run out. So give them a good go, Tomo. Are you ready to start, Tomo?
I'm ready.
Okay, so we'll go in 3, 2, 1. How many points are awarded to the race winner of each Grand Prix?
25.
Correct. What did James Hunt claim was the breakfast of champions?
Bananas.
Incorrect. Sex. How old was Lewis Hamilton when he won his first Drivers' Championship in 2008?
18.
Incorrect. 23. Who redesigned the Hockenheimring in 2002?
The only track designer I know is Tilka, so I'm gonna say that.
Correct. What nationality was Keke Rosberg?
German?
Incorrect. Finnish. Which team has Romain Grosjean scored his 10 podiums?
Renault.
Incorrect. Lotus.
Oh, of course
Which
it's Lotus.
team won every race except the US Grand Prix in 1950?
Mercedes?
Incorrect. Alfa Romeo. Name the only team to have competed in every world championship in the 20th century.
Ferrari.
Correct. What flag signifies a stop to the session?
Black.
Red. Who did Lewis Hamilton overtake on the last lap of the Brazilian Grand Prix in 2008 to take his first World Drivers' Championship?
It's Glock!
It is indeed Glock! What two drivers crashed and sadly passed away at the 1994 San Marino Grand Prix?
And Senna, and I can't remember the other one.
I'll give you half a point for that, but we're out of time, sadly. Tomo, 4.5 points on that round. Not too shabby. What was that about, mate? Since when have we had a black flag to stop the session?
It's a black flag for a driver to come in, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Okay, so it's pretty bad still.
Well done, Tomo. So far,
Thank you.
16.5 points. So you're doing better than my parents. So that's something to take away.
Mr. and
So we
Mrs.
move
Meerkat,
on.
have some of that.
So we move on to the final round. All the points to play for here, Tomo, and it's all about big old me. How
ol'
much do you think you know about me, Tomo?
I mean, lots. More than you realise.
Oh God.
Facebook
Just gonna check out my window now, see if you're out there. We have 3 questions, each worth 1 point. But similarly to the multiple choice round, very chilled, no time limit. You can take your time thinking about what you think the answer is. Question 1. What brand of race suit do I wear?
I'm gonna have Alpine Stars.
Oh, unlucky. Both my gloves and my boots are Alpine Stars, but my suit is a Sparko suit. So
Nice. Do we get half a point for
points
the gloves?
there.
No.
Yeah, you can have half a point for the Alpine Stars.
Yes. See, that rounds it out because I've got the half the point.
We'll round that out as another half. Right, moving on to question 2. What heat do I usually get at Nando's? Am I a pussy? Do I get lemon and herb?
I hope you wouldn't admit that on your channel if you get lemon. I think you're like a super hot guy, so I'm gonna go with whatever above hot is.
Extra hot.
Extra hot, yeah.
I'm afraid that's incorrect, mate. I get hot. So I'm not quite ballsy enough to get extra hot. That would blow my bloody head off. And we move on to the final question of the game. What is my favourite track on the F1 calendar?
I'm gonna say Monza.
Yeah, that is so close, but I'm afraid not correct. My favourite is Spa-Francorchamps, actually. So I've got so many memories at Spa because my dad used to be a semi-professional racer, so we used to travel around Europe quite a bit. I've been to Spa maybe like 15 times. So you have got Mr. Tommo F1 starting off the first episode of this series with 17 points. Very good effort, Tommo. Well done. But yeah, we'll see. Realistically, my parents are rubbish at it, so they're not a particularly good benchmark. We're going to have to see in the next couple of episodes how that sort of sets up against other YouTubers, whether it's an absolute stinker or whether it's a solid performance. We'll have to see. But make sure you subscribe down below so that you don't miss those new episodes, and let me know in the comments who you want to see on those episodes. What YouTubers do you want me to grill? So well done, Tommo, for that valiant effort of 17 points. Please make sure you check out Tommo's channel, as I said earlier. If you somehow haven't already, he's got just a couple more subscribers than me, but his link's going to be down in the description. He makes fantastic content. Honestly, the production value on his content is amazing for his relative size on the platform, and as he has been doing, going up, and he's going to continue going for ages. So as I said, make sure you go down below and subscribe. But yeah, that's all for today's video, guys. I hope you did enjoy. Make sure, as I said, leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you all soon. Goodbye.